I'm trying to go left right now, and it's just not letting me. Almost crashed, almost crashed. No, no, no. Yes. First thing, we've researched that item before, the fences. I am going to get on and get them to research power options because we need better power. So let's get these two going on that. I could put all of them on, but if I put all of them to do this, one, I couldn't use them for anything else. And two, they get like tired as you do it. So every time one of these bars is going to fill up, every time you get them to do something. And if it hits full, then they get very angry that you've overworked them unless you give them time to rest. And we don't have that option yet. So I'm trying not to overwork them. But for now, let's expand this little area. And I kind of want it to be in line with this fencing here. So what I might do is just move the viewing gallery to somewhere like here. Keep it in line. I want it to be able to do all of it. So let's just delete this path. And then we're just going to extend it, essentially, so it stays in line with the path we've drawn. Let's do that. And then we can build out from here till it meets. I'm going to delete that because it doesn't like it. All the way out to there. Thank you. Delete this little end bit. Good idea in Jurassic Park games to build the fences, like the new fences, before you knock down the old ones. Otherwise, dinosaurs just have a tendency to run out and kill everyone, and that's not the best thing. I know that these are all herbivores we've got in here, but they're still fairly aggressive. And I'm going to keep the back going as well. Let's have it go to there, come across, and then come back in line with this. You want it like that? Maybe have a little back section over here. We'll do that. See, we can already make this a lot bigger. So now I'm going to demolish these, because this is all built, and demolish this. That's a much more interesting shape. We can put our gate back on over here and connect this back up. And that's much better. Look at that. Isn't that looks a lot nicer. It's all in line. So apart from being quite far away from the entrance, this is a lot more room. And now we can actually kind of fill out their needs a bit more. So the area's increased a lot for them. And I don't think they've even, they've got a lot of area and they haven't even explored all this. So I'm going to add some more ground fiber. I'm going to put a little bit more forest at the back. Add some more ground fiber out here. Because I really want them to be coming, because they're the cool ones, aren't they? The Nigersaurus ones. They're the ones that everyone's going to come for. And then we just need to find the Dracorex. They need more water still, and they need more ground leaf. So let's put a little bit more ground leaf over here. Do have to watch the money because planters are expensive. I want to put a little bit more seeds and things as well. And then I'm going to expand the water out. Not that much though. And we could just get rid of some of the foliage that's in here. It's a little bit easier to drink from. That's much better. Look at them, they're so much happier. Oh, that was the other ones. Hold on. Dracorex are also a lot happier. They just want more ground nut. But they will find if they come down here that they definitely have enough. And I'm going to put a little bit more ground nut at the back as well, just to be sure. So, put some more ground nut in. Everyone should be happy. I'm hoping our guests are happy. I do also want to move this building because I think it's just in the most awkward place ever. Oh, helicopter's still in the air. I just want to put it on this side so it's actually facing the right way. Let's put you back here. And then connect it back up. There we go. And now we've researched power options, we can get a small power station. So I'm going to whack this in here. I'm going to come around and align it to the path again. And again, I'm probably going to push it back. Because it's a little bit ugly. And then we have a power station and small substations. So now, if buildings are within this little radius here, they're going to be powered. So we put this here. Is that aligned? think it's fairly close. Let's leave a bit of space because I don't want to disrupt the thing I'm going to do at the entrance. I'm going to do a little like scenic bit. Let's put that there, and then let's connect it up. Our park rating's going up. We're doing well.
Chaos
And
brought us
what should we
together,
do?
and the dinosaurs may tear us apart.
It's Mr.
Literally.
Malcolm!
But
Dr. Malcolm!
for now, let's do our best to keep that from happening, shall we?
Yeah, I don't want dinosaurs to break out. So let's raise the park appeal.
People think that chaos is random, but in truth, it is deterministic. We just don't see the underlying patterns. We don't know where to look. And just as importantly, when to look. And that's it, isn't it? The real miracle of the dinosaurs is not that they're here, they've been here before, it's that they're here now.
Very poetic. Okay, we're gonna put in another. I usually like to hide the substations a bit, but I'm gonna put it here because it's gonna be moved later, but it's gonna get that still. And then I'm gonna delete all of these backup generators, because what happens with the backup generators, I haven't explained, is that they use fuel, and then when they run out, you have to pay for more fuel. And as you can see, to fill up this tank of fuel, it's almost $400,000, which is ridiculous. So expensive. They are good as backup power if you've got some like big carnivores in the park that you don't want to break out. But basically, you just need to... Oh wait, why is it not powered? Ah, let's pause it. Because these need to be connected. Let's come across and connect that like that. Everyone's powered now. But you can put them near your paddocks and they won't use any electricity until there's like a storm or something and your power goes down, and then they'll kick in. And at that point, you're kind of grateful to have it. So even if it costs a bit of money, it might save a few lives at your park. So we've got these guys in now. We're still getting some warnings, and I think it's because we have got a whole little section over here of, and I don't think we're going to use any of this, so I am going to demolish it all.
Do you see any resemblance between the Nasutoceratops and modern-day cattle? Look closely at the horns and their relation to the eyes.
Look how pretty they
It's clear
are.
to me that as we bring these animals back to life, the connections between the past and the present sharpen, and along with it, our understanding. This is what my science is all about.
So, another thing we want to do is delete. We have a hatchery over here, but it's really, this is how we can make new dinosaurs, like hatch new eggs and stuff, but I don't actually see us using it, and we'd have to fix it and then build a new one. I think we'll just get rid of it, and then we can build our own, get a little bit of money back. So we know we've got some dinosaurs over here, and maybe we should bring these over next, because they're quite cute, and I think they probably get some good park appeal. So you can actually see, if you go to the control room, you can see which dinosaurs are most appealing, and at the minute it's these guys. However, I don't really think that they're very interesting, and only 9 out of 12 are visible at the minute, so I think that's a bit of a problem. Probably because this viewing area doesn't scan the whole. Like if I go on management view, you can see it only reaches that. So if they walk over here or right at the back, you just can't see them. I'm going to reassign the keepers because we didn't move them. And annoyingly, whenever you move it, it places it as a new building. So we're going to have to change it to be... Oh no, the helicopter's fine. Let's change the skin to be Jurassic World worn. And then this one will change when it gets back. But just going to do their checks. I think what we should do though is prep ourselves for the next habitat, and we should put one in back here for those Nasutoceratops we just saw. So first thing, we need a viewing gallery. We need to research one. Let's get on it. Let's do you and cheaper research again. We will use our other scientists at some point. We don't have any fossils. We haven't done any of that yet. We could get building on that. So we're also at some point going to need an expedition center to send out a helicopter to gather fossils so we can get new dinosaurs. I'm trying to think where's best to put that. Maybe up here. I do have a plan for what I want to do up here. But perhaps we can cram in one more building. Or maybe just on this side. And keep this to be the staff side of the path. I might do that. So let's put you here. Is that inline? That looks more inline. this here. Get an urgent message. There's an archaeological discovery on site. Okay, so we have two options. We can either get additional funds by delaying the project, but it's going to take 4 times the time to build it. It's going to increase our publicity, which is good, and we're going to get $1 million straight out. Or we can build it ASAP, normal time, and won't be as popular. I'm definitely going to take this money and the time and the publicity. Oh, annoyingly, that's just slightly in the way, so we can just move this across. Let's put that there. And then reconnect it so everyone is happy. Cool. And whilst that's building, we can also change the time control. So if we wanted, we could speed up time and build it faster. But this is going to take a while because we have that 4 times build speed. Oh, look at the lights at night. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Ah, and we've unlocked the viewing galleries. So, let's go attractions. And we can build a viewing gallery just past these buildings here. Let's push it in a bit though, because we might want to expand these slightly. Don't know where the edge of the map is there. Okay. I want to make sure we have a decent size for these. So let's, like a decent sized habitat. Let's put it there. And we can build that to there. Get our fences in. Ooh, it just fits. That was perfect. You can get bendy fences as well. It doesn't just have to be straight lines. If you hit shift, then you can bend them. So you can find an angle you want, hit shift, and then bend it, and then hit shift to go back to straight lines. I'm just going to do these with straight lines for now. We can always change it later, but I honestly think the straight lines look fine. And I'm going to leave a little bit of room on this side too, so we can put some stuff in. Oh wow, and it's just gone there as well. I'm not even doing that on purpose. It's just working out. Working out quite well. Let's build up to here. And then, yeah, cut it off like there. Can we build here? Yes. That's gone pretty perfectly. And that's a decent sized habitat. So let's put in some water because we're definitely going to need some water. And then I think we should... Was our ranger team not assigned? Oh, maybe because it changed color again. I also want to rename these so that's the right... I don't know if it's annoying anyone else, but it's annoying me. That's Ranger Team 1 and this is Ranger Team 2. It's not like we've fired everyone who used to work here. And it's not like we have another Ranger Team. And that is Capture Team 1. And we're probably going to be doing that for the rest of this series because it's just going to like continually name them that way. But that doesn't matter. Let's get in a chopper and get us some dinos. It's very scenic, this route. I have to say, the islands look beautiful. And we're going over here, I think, aren't we? It says there's another dinosaur over there. Ah, there's one over. Should we go check it out? Let's go check it out. Oh my goodness. That's a photo mode. We had a demon on our doorstep. We have the evil... What was it? Let's take another photo. The Baryonyx. Baryonyx? I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably going to pronounce a lot of these wrong. You're just going to have to forgive me. Look at that, though. I'm not going to tranquilize that, because at the minute, it's not actually doing us any harm. And I don't know if it knows that we're there. So let's just leave it that way for now. Come over and get these guys, and maybe we should make an enclosure for that one next. I just don't think our park's quite ready for something as big and dangerous as that yet. I want to make sure we've got the right fences and stuff. Look at these guys, though. They're so beautiful. Little night capture team. I'm going to hit them all twice. I think, yeah, that's going to be good enough. I know it doesn't actually do anything in the game, but I never like to over-tranquilize them. I just always feel like in real life that would be ridiculous. Like you'd work out the kind of strength of tranquilizer you needed, and then you'd give them enough. Because if you over-tranquilize something, you could kill it, and I just don't think that's something people would do. If you just leave you can just let the capture team do it itself, but then they just literally, they just pew pew continually until it's down. Like they'll shoot it with like 8 rounds, and it's a bit much when it only needs 2. And I get that the game is just trying to do it because they might miss. They're just trying to do as many shots until the animal's unconscious, but it's a bit much. I'm going to put a gate in here as well so that the keepers can get in here. I think that's looking quite cute. We'll have to wait to see what kind of habitat they like for when they get in here, but we can do that when they're here. Let's have a look at our research and see what else we can get. So we can research new fossils, and this will unlock them so we can go on expeditions and get them. We can get the Nasutoceratops. We should maybe do that at some point so we can get more of them. But I assume they're happy living in herds of 3. And we've unlocked oh my goodness, Ornithomimosaurus? I said that wrong. Something like that. And we've unlocked medium carnivores. So these are going to be money makers in our... Oh look, that's where the baryonyx is. So yeah, it's in the track as well. So it's not even like a level 1 carnivore. We should probably get some carnivores though, because they are interesting and guests will come in for them. Another thing they'll come in for is attractions. So I'm not going to do this yet, but we can get this. And it's basically like... I think there's a cinema first. It's just things that people will come and do in your park that's not seeing dinosaurs. But what was I going to do first? I was going to... Ooh, we need guest comfort. We need to do these. This is essential. Let's get this guy just doing it on his own. And then, what else was in guest comfort? Wider path. We don't need them yet. But we do need, so the core guest buildings, this is going to give us an emergency shelter, which is essential. A restroom, also fairly essential. And a small hotel, so guests can actually stay overnight. And we should probably unlock some of these things. So maybe we should get a carnivore feeder as well. But when we do get our carnivores, so we can actually feed them. Because I think if you don't feed the carnivores, it's normally considered a bad idea. I'm pretty sure. I've seen it somewhere. And we've got $3 million at the minute. I do just want to get a little bit more money before I make a nice entrance area. I might just corner it off now, though. Just want to get it fairly symmetrical there. And then do the same there. And then come up. Connect it like that, and we can have like a little... Oh, it's not quite even, is it? It's going to annoy me. Let's get it even.
Asset delivery confirmed.
Seems like it was the same place, but it actually looks very even. Unless I'm going crazy. I'm just going to leave it. It's fine. We have live prey feeder available as well, so that's the next one. And let's get a ranger post in here. Have a look at them, and then Ranger Team 2, give it to the other Ranger Team, and I'm just going to drive this one now. Oh dear. That's the sound of a storm. We have a storm warning, and we don't have any emergency shelters. So this is critical that we get one. I'm going to delete this pylon and put one in here. Let's go there, because hopefully that's going to get a good coverage for our park. I'm a bit nervous. We should have done this earlier. I completely forgot about them. Let's hope that it builds soon. Oh, I've managed to roll the Jeep. Let's get a good view of these guys. Oh no, the storm's picking up. Ooh, this one's sick. Okay. Let's open the shelter. Everyone get inside! So now everyone's going to run into the emergency shelter, and luckily at the minute we haven't had any fences be damaged. But we are going to have to go around and fix everything. It's also really hard to steer when there's a storm on because the winds are really strong. So if I do some really bad driving, it is partly because I'm not very good at driving, but also because I'm trying to go left right now and it's just not letting me. Almost crashed. No. Yes! We made it. Okay, you can also do handbrake turns with space because I'm on a PC. I don't know what control it would be on other consoles, but it's That's quite fun to do little handbrake turns. Repair all this. Need to repair everything, really. Let's repair the substation. Ooh, inside the building for a second. And let's carry on around here. We can also assign it for them to do as a task. We can't do that now because the response facility is broken. If the response facility isn't damaged, you can just assign them to do it themselves. As soon as we're here, we might as well just do a little drive-by. And fix that as well. I think that's everything. Okay, no, stop.